Yeah, give me a few minutes here. Hang it, we'll just end up using one socket. Okay. This is what we're doing today. The new Cobalt subcompact with the 8 amp 21700 cell, the best battery that they make for it, versus the Gen, the Gen 3 Milwaukee stubby 3/8 with the, the 6 amp Forge battery, because I don't have any smaller batteries. And anyhow, Cobalt works best with the 8 amp. Okay. Now, let's try the Milwaukee here. High speed. Well, time to take it off. Need to wear a glove. So basically what we're looking at here is your top of the line Milwaukee. This is the big dog over at Home Depot versus the middle brother from Lowe's that just came out. Because we all know that Flex is the big brother at Lowe's and Skill's the little brother. Well, here's the new middle brother that just came out. So, okay. Let's pull this off. Wow. What are they called? Vice grips. Vice grips. Okay. Vice grips are good for something. Only we could use them on politicians. Okay. I only got 4 of these, so this is the 3rd one. Now let's remove. Milwaukee comes off too easy. It's because it's been used. This Cobalt hasn't been used much. I only got it, what, last week? I don't know. I don't know. I think these are awful close. Okay. I think they're awful close. And this is way cheaper. Way cheaper. You're not gonna get, well, I mean, granted, I'm sure they're gonna re-up this stubby next year, but you're not gonna get this stubby for $100. That ain't happening. It's Milwaukee. Gosh, you're paying for the name. You know, it's like buying a Ferrari. You can't get a Ferrari for the price of a Corvette, you know. They don't do them that cheap. If they did, everybody be driving them. Okay, let's see what's next. Yep. Guess I could run these as soon as I get the bit. The bit. The bit. Chomping at the bit. Okay. I'm gonna run these. I think these are 6-inch timber locks with the special head. Okay. Come on. Okay. Wow. Now watch. You'll have a hard time taking it off the Milwaukee. Wow, why did the Cobalt seem like it was faster? And I got this in high speed. I got this in speed 3, and this is a forged battery. And this battery costs more than twice what this Cobalt battery costs. And this is stacked lithium, and this is just 21/700 cells. Okay, now let's remove them. Okay. I got to get this test done shortly because we might get more rain. Okay. Wow. You can always tell you got a new unit when it's hard to install a socket on it. And about a year from now, it'll be broke in. Wow. I think I'll remove the bit. Okay. Now let's get this Cobalt going. You can't even get these like this. They don't make them that I know of. Okay, now we're good with that. Let's see what somebody has to say. Okay, now, since we got all that done, we got enough holes here. Got all this sitting here. Oh, let's go with some smaller fasteners. Even though I hate to do this, because this thing is a bear to take off, this little adapter. Wow, there it is. Okay, let's run these 4-inch timber locks. You notice, guys, I fixed this. I got OSB on it now. This was that old board a week ago. I screwed a lot of holes into it. Okay, now it's going to involve vice grips. That means we're in for a storm when my phone goes off. Okay. Now let's put the Cobalt. Okay. Let's keep running. Let's run this Cobalt with the 8-amp battery. I don't know. I'll have to go back and time it, but I think this Cobalt's quicker than the Milwaukee now. And this is a fair test because this battery is only 21 700 cells, and this is stacked lithium. That's a fair test as far as I'm concerned. Now, if this was tablets, it wouldn't be a fair test. That was too quick. Must have ran into one of the old holes. Now let's remove. I'm going to need a glove. Yeah, that's the one that ran into the hole. Okay. Now I got to take this off again. The old vice grip. Vice grips come in handy. Okay. Vice grips have been around for over 100 years. Okay, let's go with the Milwaukee now. The battery, of course, is still fully charged. Well, it's a Forge, you know. Wow. I swear the Cobalt's faster. Ah, I took it with. Figures. Figures. Okay, now we got plenty of holes. Hello? Yeah, it's her husband. Yeah, we'll be there about 10. Get there early. Yep. Okay, thank you. Yep. Okay, bye. Bye. You know, when your wife is sick, you're always checking to the doctor. She goes to the doctor at least once a week on one problem or another. That's why you see me doing so many YouTube videos, because I have all the time in the world. She doesn't drive that much. She's on more medicine and pills than my mom. My mom's 83 years old. 83. My mom's probably going to make it to 90. My wife won't see 70. One doctor or another doctor's office she has to go to. She sees 6 or 7 different doctors. Okay. I'm thinking the Cobalt's winning this. That's what I'm honestly thinking. I'm thinking the Cobalt's winning it. And we know it's much cheaper. We all know you can buy this at Lowe's. The bare tools 100. Sure, you can get a battery and a charger for probably another 100. Probably less than that. Yeah, let's say 200 for this whole setup. Now you try getting the compact M18 fuel, impact wrench 3/8 with a forged battery and a charger. You're probably looking at 300 plus dollars. I'm guessing 350. Even though I do like the lights on the Milwaukee better, But size-wise, the Cobalt is way smaller. It's way smaller, but it's also 2024. This is like what, 2019 or 20? Probably even 2018. So this is old school, even though the battery's new. Okay, now let's see what's next. Okay, we got 56 people online. Okay, now let's run 5-inch legs. These are both 3/8 units too, We got plenty of holes in here. Okay, let's go with the Cobalt first. Let's run another one. Okay, we got 3 more to go. Battery still fully charged, 8 amp hour. Okay, let's go to the Milwaukee now. I don't know who's faster. They're awful close. We'll read the stats off on them in a few minutes. Even though the Milwaukee doesn't sound like it's straining. This sounds like it's not straining or struggling to put it in. Cobalt sounds like it's struggling. That's what it sounds like to my ears. Even though they're not plugged up right now. Okay, now let's remove. Okay, let's go to the Cobalt. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see, take a look at the stats on this. Let's see what it says here. Okay, RPMs are 2,500. Let's compare the RPMs to the Milwaukee. $2,400. That's it. So all this Milwaukee puts out is 2,400, but it does 3,500 impacts per minute. Let me take a look at the box from the Cobalt. I think it puts out about the same. me see here. Okay. The Cobalt. Okay. No load speed, 2,500 RPMs. Impact rate is 3,400. Let's reread that again on the Milwaukee. These are awful close. Awful close. 3,500. This is not really any stronger of a unit. And you know you're paying a premium for this with a battery and a charger. I'm guessing 300, let's say $350, $325. For this, you're probably only going to pay with this battery and a charger and a unit, probably only maybe $225, maybe $200 even, because Lowe's wants to move some merchandise. So you know how that goes. Of course, Home Depot wants to move merchandise too. So maybe you can get the Milwaukee maybe for, I don't know, $250. Okay. Now, let's do some more in here. I've been online for about 23 minutes. We'll make it about another 15 or 20. Okay, let me put a glove on. Wind is starting to pick up. But it's nice in here. It's almost 70 degrees here in Illinois. This is unseasonable weather. We're going to make up for it probably in December and be 20 below zero. You know how that goes. At least I do. 58 years old. Okay. Let's go for some more putting in some bigger holes. We'll do a 5. See how fast it can do in 5. We'll do a temperature read when I remove these. Okay. Okay, now let's remove them. Not bad. Okay, let me get the thermometer. Move all these bolts out of the way. There ain't nothing worse than slipping on a bolt. Like I say, I'm getting to wonder if this Cobalt, even though it's only $100, it's the middle brother at Lowe's, is better than the top of the line Milwaukee, which is the top dog at Home Depot. I think you're overpaying for the Milwaukee stuff sometimes. Let's go with the motor. Go with the socket. I want to see what temperature it is myself. Yeah, about 97 degrees. Okay. Now let's do the same thing to the Milwaukee. Because I'm sure this unit is 5 or 6 years old by now. Not this. I bought this 2 years ago. I'm sure this design is 5 or 6. You know Milwaukee's going to come out with a new one when they came out, the new stubby, you know, M12. You know they're going to come out with all new tools next year. They don't need a new high torque. They need a new compact M18. And they need a new mid-torque that puts out more power than the DeWalt XR DCF 891 does. So Milwaukee's got a lot of work ahead of themselves. I'm sure they've already got them done. They're just not going to release them until pipeline. Okay, now let's go with the Milwaukee. Okay, now let's remove them. Okay, now let's check the temperatures out. The motor, of course the socket's hot. Now I'm gonna check it out myself. Okay, 83 degrees ain't bad. It's a little warm. Socket, of course, is warm between the both of them. Like I say, I honestly think, we know they designed this. I'm pretty sure somebody can look it up, probably in 18 or 19 or 20. You know, they already designed the stubby already, the M12. I'm sure this is coming out new next year for pipeline. This is the middle brother at Lowe's. This is the top dog over at the Home Depot for, you know, the brand. But I think you're better off buying this because it's a much smaller unit. Much, much smaller. As soon as they come out with tablet cell technology for the Cobalt, they'll really have power. I think this tool needs to be redesigned a long time ago. I'm sure they're working on it. Okay, let's try some virgin runs now. We're going to put in like a couple of piece and then I'll call it quits. So let's do that. See how many people we got. We got 62. Okay. A couple of virgin runs here. Much harder to do, not pre-drilling it. Okay. I don't know. Okay, now let's remove. Okay, let's go to the Milwaukee. Like I say, I like the tri-lights better on the Milwaukee. Okay, let's check some temperatures here. That socket's a little hot. The motor. Check it out myself. It's about 89, 90 degrees. Yeah. Let's go to the Cobalt. It's a little warm. The motor. Okay, guys, my phone's starting to die here. So, I'm thinking if you got a chance to buy this, it's way newer, it's way smaller, it's way cheaper. It probably won't last as long, but I don't know. I'm not a construction worker, but or an auto body guy or whatever it is you're using it for, or taking parts off your car. But I'm thinking this needs to be redesigned big time. Battery-wise, the Ford's dropped one cell. Battery-wise, no cells dropped on the 8 amp, of course. But I'm thinking you could run the 4 amp on this too. It's much smaller, you know. I'm sure they're going to make this tabless cell technology soon, you know, in the 4 amp too. But in the meantime, I think this is a better value, and it's way smaller. Don't waste your time on this unless you can get it on sale. Okay, Eric the Bearded Tool Guy signing off. I will be back online probably Wednesday evening. Today I had to do it early because of the storms, and I got stuff to do. And tomorrow they're talking more storms. So Eric the Bearded Tool Guy is signing off.